Good morning, YouTube and Soul family. My name is Nehemiah Tao, and this is Honesty's House of Tarot. And of course, welcome to my channel. So, by popular demand, I am back. I've had a lot of encouragement. A lot of people wanted to hear from me. A lot of people wanted to hear the word and hear what I had to say. So, of course, I am here to deliver. And because a lot of the information that I did previously put out was deleted, I'm going to come back to one of my main topics, which I did a video on September the 27th, but I had this vision on September the 24th of 2019. This dream was about the 3 days of darkness. And I was very nervous to put it out because I didn't know how to put it out at first. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the brief scenario and why I'm revisiting that in particular vision. Because there is a difference between truth and reality. So I had a dream that I was at Northland Apartments on Palisades, and I remember I had my front door open. I was sitting around with a couple other people, and we were just talking, and the news was on. And it was like, you know how they have, like, when they doing stuff and they have like 3, 4 screens or monitors. So we were watching the news, but I kept looking at the time, and the time kept saying 5:15 p.m. But I was looking, paying attention to the sky, and I'm like, well, it's about to be a big storm because, or something was going on with the sky, and I was paying attention to that. And then I remember the Antichrist revealing himself to me. And he was walking around. He started off with the number of 50,000. So he walked past my apartment. So I had went outside. I went to go just catch up with a couple of other people just to see where they're concerned as I was, were they doing the same thing that I was doing. And I had ended up picking up one of my pets. And so I ended up going back into the house, and I was talking to somebody, and I remember giving them some ancestor money, and I was like, well, here, just touch it, but I'm not going to burn it because I know you have asthma and I don't want to trigger your asthma, but all you got to do is touch it, but don't leave, stay here. So the Antichrist came past the second time, and his number had increased to 500 million. Well, I'm sorry, 500,000. So, and it was all written on his cloak. So he was walking around with his book. He had a book about this thick. It was thick. He had a book. That's a book of souls, a book of names. Satan does have a Bible too. And I'm not, sitting here promoting Satan. However, Satan does have a book too. And he does have laws and rules that he has to follow, which he has been ordained to do so. So I want everyone to realize when I say that. So when he came past that second time, I was like, you know, it's time for me to secure my doors. So I was talking to somebody else that was there, and they had went to the back door, they secured the door. And as I was about to secure the front door, I secured both of my pets. And I made sure they were in the house, and just so they can have everything that they need, because I wasn't going to leave my pets outside during this time. And all this was going on. We was watching the news, TV was on or whatever. So this young lady that I know, she had came to the door. She had just happened to come in, and I looked at her and I said, look, the only reason why you were here and the only reason why I am opening up my doors to you and I'm letting you in is because I know you're a woman of God. And if you were not a woman of God, you would not be right here with me right now. So she came in, and then I was pulling up my door and locking my screen door, and this guy had came to the door. And by this time, the Antichrist had came back around the third time. 500 million was now the number. When the number of it was either 50 million or 500 million. And it could be more. That's probably why I just said 500 million, because it was 50 million in a dream. But I believe that there are now more. So I was like, he saw me getting ready to shut my door. And so I told the guy, look, you can't come in my house. I'm sorry. You're unholy and I cannot let you into my house. So I went ahead and shut my door and we just sat there. We had a whole bunch of Bibles on our table, but and we were just praying. We were just praying and watching the news because in the news it was showing that there was about to be a major volcano eruption that was about to happen. And they was basically, it just literally came out of nowhere. So I don't know the day nor the hour. I don't know when this is going to happen, but this is dealing with the sixth seal. So definitely pay attention to your word. And I will come back up here because the word has changed. So I will come back here and I will do videos about what the six seals are as of right now, what's been revealed to me and everything. But the main one thing that I want to hit on is that this is truth versus reality. I was given an aspect of the truth. And then I noticed that sometimes even within my dreams, the events don't necessarily play out. I was just given a vision. How it's going to play out, I don't know. So yesterday I decided, just I wanted to barbecue, so I was barbecuing. And then just out of nowhere, two cats came. And of course they were hungry. So I fed the cats and they were just so grateful. They got a hot meal. They didn't have to go look for it. They didn't have to dig for it. It was provided to. I'm sorry, I'm a cat person. I love cats. But in my mind, the cat was just so excited. I was like, even though he's meowing, I'm hearing, this cat telling me bless you. And it just triggered something in me. And then after that cat came and ate, and I looked. I'm like, well, you're a different cat. You're not the normal cat that the neighborhood cat that normally be around here because we have a neighborhood cat and everybody feed him. He would stalk your ass for some tuna. He would be, he would be waiting for you. I'm so serious, but it is what it is. You take care of the beast in the field, even your strays. So you definitely try to take care of your animals. But he then came. So I was like, oh, I got you because I told you I didn't have your tuna because I know you like your tuna and I know you like your milk. But I didn't have that, but I had something better. And I was like, here, you got some filet mignon. Because that's what we had yesterday. I'm like, we eat filet mignon today and you go eat filet mignon too. So I gave him his filet mignon. He ate and then he went on about his business. So when I got back in the house, I was just so amazed. And, I love cats. I love animals. I love pets. I can't keep one, but they're good. They're definitely good little spirits to have around. But when I came back in the house, that's when I heard this word from God. And he was like, you just secured your pets. Now, in my vision, as I stated, I went outside, I opened up, I was about to close my door, but I noticed that I secured my pets. I've secured my pets. So that vision is now coming into fruition about the 3 days of darkness. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that it is leap year. Definitely significant because once every 4 years, we have 29 days in February, which is very, very, very important. So once again, even with these things, I do not know the day or the hour. I do not know the time. The first aspect of it, and I'm not going to say the first aspect of it, but I've secured my pets. And that was a huge affirmation in that prophecy about the 3 days of darkness that I once did deliver in September. It's now beginning to come into fruition. But I'm not going to tarry on too long. Thank you guys all for watching. I do hope that you have a wonderful day. And if you've been having rapture dreams, or dreams about devastation or prophetic dreams based off the prophecies that are written in the Bible, please please share that information. Make a video, like, subscribe, share, comment. If you've been having these same visions and you don't know what's going on and you don't know how to interpret them and you don't know how to put them together or what's being spoken, definitely comment. Definitely comment, and I would definitely do my best to interpret everything for you. But thank you guys all for watching, and I do hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.